Good afternoon from Bob Cajun, Canada. This is a break from our regular Iceland programming to bring you my quarterly income and Attack of the Puppies 2019. Where are they? Ah! Let's go. From Bob Cajun, Canada. So great from our regular Iceland programming to you. My quarterly income and Attack of the Puppies 2019. Where are they? So first month of quarter number 2, April. Whoa! April was the Patagonia Adventure Workshop, and it was almost the whole month. We did 2 workshops back to back, as I'm sure you remember, with Tom and with Brendan, and that was awesome. It's really good assignment for me and a chance to do the work that I really love, which is to helping run these tours and documenting the workshops and putting my knowledge as a tour leader into action. So that was a lot of fun, and was my primary work for the whole month of April. Now I have started to make a little bit of passive income over the last 3 months, which is a part of this video. So the first one was YouTube Ireland. I guess the European part of YouTube is based out of Ireland. So they paid me some AdSense, I guess, royalties, which was really nice. And then I also got one image licensed by a company in Switzerland for a wine cellar promotion. So yeah, that was May. No, that was April. I'm so sorry. I'm a little distracted. The second month of the second quarter of 2019, May, was a little bit more varied. We had worked together, which is really nice. So I came back to Europe, and the first 2 income streams I had for May were passive income again. The first one was from the online course that I created, which is an introduction to YouTube for video creators. And luckily for me, that was really well received by a lot of people, and many people bought the course. And I got my first payout for that at the beginning of May. And then also Epidemic Sound, who we both partnered with. It's an online music royalty platform. And yeah, I got some payout from them too, from people just like you who signed up for a free trial. And I got paid for that, which is really cool. And then what we did, we went to Cologne.
After that we had some work in Germany, some campaign work. It's a bit loud in the background.
Ryder, what are you doing, buddy? This is visiting friends and their kids.
Kids and puppies and all that lovely stuff. So yeah, it was 2 campaigns, photography/video campaigns in Germany, German clients, 1 hostel in Cologne and 1 hotel at the Bodensee, Lake Constance.
Yeah, beautiful part of southern Germany. And that was it for May. So just the 2 real jobs, but again, 2 good examples of passive income. That's it for May.
We're surrounded by puppies. Oh yeah, there you go. How are you doing, Greg?
Trying to film puppies is impossible. Trying to film in slow motion. Oh, Jesus. Giving away this gimbal pretty soon, by the way. So I'm sort of testing it out a little bit too.
That's great, Greg.
I forgot to mention in May that I was also paid out again by YouTube, so going to be a little bit of a theme for this video because I was paid out by YouTube all 3 months. So moving into June, which is just last month, my first payment again was through Teachable, which is the platform that my online course is based on. So the introduction to YouTube for video creators I created in February in Portugal, and started to sort of roll it out in April, and it was really well received, and I got got a number of signups, and people are still signing up to it, which is really cool. And I've been linking it in every video, and I think that the more eyes that see it and the more testimonials we get, the more people realize that the course is great. So they've been signing up, which makes me a bit of passive income, which is really, really nice. So I'm seeing sort of the fruits of that labor come through in this second quarter. And then the rest of June I got paid out by YouTube again. So the AdSense, I think people wonder about like monetizing these videos and how much money you actually get from YouTube based on a certain amount of views. I really don't make a lot of money from YouTube. It's cool that I make money every month, but it's nothing over like 100 euros. So it's definitely nothing you can live off of, and it's not even anything you can really invest into like new year. I'm sure as the views grow and the subscriber count grows, you know, that amount will slowly grow as well. But this is definitely not like a get rich quick scheme. Even though I get paid out from YouTube, I've never really sort of thought of that as any value, right? It's more being able to have this creative outlet to share with you guys my business and how I make money, and being able to create videos and put them somewhere where people are going to see them. And then the last payment in June was the Iceland workshop that I just completed, which this video is a break from that content. So I was asked by Thor and Thomas Heaton to come on board in Iceland to help document their tour and be a part of that experience. So that was really cool, and that was my last payment for June. So now drum roll, please, the moment you may have been waiting for. How much money did I make in the second quarter of 2019?
Oh, that's so cute! Woo. They're almost as cute as kittens.
Tell me what they are again?
They're a pit bull mixed with a beagle. Two are brothers.
We're down at the waterfront, and this is a very typical Canadian scene. Bobcaygeon, Canada. If you don't know where it is, look it up. I hope you can spell it. Beautiful area of Ontario, and a high school friend of mine has a house out here. We come out to visit him, Nellie and I, for a couple days, and have a nice like Canadian experience. So I hope the weather gets a bit better. It's very overcast and humid right now, but it's been really a fantastic experience so far with those puppies. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And then this is the end of the video, and the total of how much I've made in quarter number 2 is, one second, I wrote it down, total of 11,162 euros. So the second quarter was quite good for me. That's not a shabby amount of money for my business for 3 months. So I'm very happy about that, especially given the fact that I didn't actually work that much. I do a lot of like behind the scenes work and trying to generate more passive income, but really with actual assignments and some of the workshops, I didn't have that much work over 3 months. So there's definitely space for more assignments or more workshops in the future, more video retreats, stuff to look forward to if you're interested. But yeah, all in all, that's pretty good. You know, I'm happy with that. If you're interested in what I made in the first quarter of 2019, just go back a number of videos, because every 3 months here on the channel, I like to do a my quarterly income to share with you how much money my business makes, how much turnover we get, to share again the transparency of what it's like to be a travel videographer and photographer on the field full-time, in the field full-time, doing this as a job. So I hope that you find that interesting. And then out of that 11,162, it comes a lot of expenses. You know, I like to try and pay Nellie when I can, when she's helping me, as well as just daily expenses. I had to renew my travel insurance in this quarter. I've had to do a couple of different things with this camera, the Canon EOS R. I bought the Canon EOS R in this quarter. What am I saying? So that was a huge expense, the new camera, and I fixed some of the lenses, just a whole bunch of stuff that kind of adds up, and that takes away from all the money that I made. But still, that total for the second quarter of 2019 is pretty good, so I'm happy with that. So stay tuned, because next Wednesday we're going back to Iceland here on the channel for the last video from the Highlands. We got some incredible conditions and great light, so definitely something to look forward to there. And then some more videos from Canada before we head off on the road again. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and I will see you on the next one.